Though one of the youngest brothers, Joseph, was Israel's favorite because he was the first child born to Rachel, Israel gave Joseph a special coat of many colors, and his brothers resented his favorite status. Joseph began to have dreams, which implied that his family would bow before him. This made his jealous brothers even angrier, and even Israel accused Joseph of pride. The brothers, except Rachel's other son, Benjamin, hatched a plot to kill Joseph. Only one, Reuben, suggested otherwise. He proposed Joseph is thrown into a pit with a plan to rescue him later. The brothers agreed, but in Reuben's absence, opportunistically sold Joseph as a slave to passing traders. Reuben was horrified. To account for Joseph's disappearance, the brothers dipped his coat into goat's blood. Many years after Israel tricked Isaac into giving him Esau's blessing by dressing in goat skin, he himself was tricked with a goat into believing his son had been killed by a wild animal. Israel descended into a lifetime of grief. Joseph was taken to Egypt and sold to Potiphar, one of the senior officials. He worked very diligently, in time being promoted to steward of the household. Potiphar's wife made repeated attempts to seduce Joseph, which he resisted. Out of revenge, he accused him of attacking her, and Joseph was sent to prison. In prison, Joseph encountered Pharaoh's baker and cupbearer. They both had dreams, which Joseph interpreted for them as meaning that the baker will be executed, but the cupbearer will be pardoned. Those dreams came true. When, sometime later, Pharaoh had a dream he couldn't interpret, the cupbearer suggested he speak to the prisoner, Joseph. Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dream, explaining that he needs to store provisions during upcoming good years in preparation for a subsequent famine. Pharaoh released Joseph from prison and puts him in charge of storing those very provisions, making him one of the most powerful men in Egypt. When the famine came, Joseph's brothers, except Benjamin, arrived, bowed before Joseph as his childhood dreams predicted, and asked to buy food. They didn't recognize Joseph. He told them to return with their youngest brother. When they do, Joseph framed Benjamin for a crime to see how his brothers would react. Judah offered to take Benjamin's punishment, haunted by their treatment of Joseph. The brothers had changed. Joseph revealed his identity, and the brothers reconciled. Israel traveled to Egypt to be reunited with his beloved son. In a twist of fate, it was the very plot against Joseph's life that set in motion the chain of events that would save the tribes of Israel from extinction. But with Israel and his family now settled in Egypt, things were about to get much, much harder.
To understand how it all fits together, sign up for our course, Understand the Bible. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a video.